Bitcoin, the Bitcoin ETF.
Bitcoin ETFs. This is what Bitcoin eats about Bitcoin ETFs.
Bitcoin went up by quite a bit in 2023. In fact, it was a fantastic year where BTC gained more than 160%. It went up from below $17,000 all the way to about $46,000. However, 2024 was a totally different story. 2024 we still remain down on the year. 2024 opened quite well. After Bitcoin spot ETF approval, BTC literally collapsed and it dropped by 16%. And right now we are at $42,000 and the new local high was about $49,000. So yes, that is a big difference. So you may ask a big question, why BTC dropped by so much? Is this just volatility? Well, it could have been if we would not have Grayscale. So what the hell is Grayscale? That is a very good question. Of course, most of you guys familiar and you know what Grayscale is, but those of you who not, this what Grayscale is. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust or GBTC is a digital currency investment product that makes Bitcoins available to individuals and institutional investors. It debuted in September 2013 as a private open-ended fund. So what is open-ended? Means that open-ended means you can go in but you cannot go out. And now since GBTC has been converted into Bitcoin spot ETF, it means you can go in and you can go out. So all those outflow we have seen recently, it have been coming out from Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So no wonder why BTC is down. And yes, institutional investors and many other big funds have been buying Grayscale instead of Bitcoin, and first and foremost because of regulatory issues, and secondly because yes, anybody can buy Grayscale, and additionally GBTC has been trading at a huge discount. The discount was as much as 50% to net asset value. It basically, you're buying Bitcoin at a 50% discount. So since investors have been buying GBTC at a huge discount, now they get their shares at the par, which means there's no more discount. In fact, the discount converted to 0.5%. We basically at the par, which is, I guess, good for GBTC investors, but not maybe so much for Bitcoin price. Alright, BlackRock now holds more than 25,000 BTC, worth more than $1 billion. And look, Bitcoin spot ETF has been only live for 4 trading days, which is very good for BlackRock. Additionally, we can notice that yes, the outflow continues to go from Grayscale. So since Bitcoin spot ETF have been approved, more than 1,160 BTC left Grayscale. So they used to have like roughly $28 billion asset under management, and now they have only 24. And I'm pretty sure that number will continue to decline because they charge 1.5% asset under management. On the flip side, I think BlackRock will accumulate by quite a bit. BlackRock so far charges only 12 basis points. BlackRock already accumulated more than $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. So maybe in the next few weeks, BlackRock will flip Grayscale. What the hell Grayscale CEO is going to do? Additionally, we can see other Bitcoin spot ETF like Fidelity, Bitwise, AirK, Invesco, they charge literally 0% fees. And this is the case for only 6 months. After 6 months, they're going to charge like 20, 30, 35 basis points, which is still a little bit more than BlackRock. So if we can see this following chart, we can notice that in the past 4 trading days, we saw a huge outflow from Grayscale. So if we would not have Grayscale, all the other Bitcoin spot ETF applicants would be doing very well. And in fact, day 4, this is when the most BTC has been inflowing into those Bitcoin spot ETF. So yes, Grayscale is indeed a sinking ship. In fact, let's take a look at this quick video where Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenschein will explain what he thinks about Grayscale and what is the future holds for Grayscale. Let's take a look.
I think when we look at how GBTC came to market, it was a really differentiated approach. It came to market with $28 billion of assets under management, really tight trading spreads, a very diversified base of investors, and 10 years of operating history. And so I think with a fund of this size, it's the second largest commodity ETF in the world, we're certainly not surprised to see some of the flows in the product over the first couple of days. And more importantly, rather than using flows as a measure, we're actually looking at trading volumes. The first day that GBTC traded on NYSE, it was the 9th most actively traded ETF in the US. So some really staggering numbers for GBTC's debut.
Yeah, volumes can be in or out. Michael, it's Guy. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Look, one of the things people are pointing to with you guys is you've still got relatively high fees. Some of your new competitors don't. How are you going to square that circle?
Well, again, I think it comes down to investors having choice. The reception we've heard from the investment community is really one of really thanking Grayscale, thanking GBTC for forging a path for these other products to come to market. GBTC, paved the way through our SEC lawsuit, our SEC victory, and ultimately really over the last 10 years developing the disclosures and the operations and the mechanics that now other asset managers and other issuers get to borrow from. Now, that being said, we're meeting investors where they're trying to invest, and I think that from a market perspective, GBTC's fee really does differentiate itself by those factors: the size, the liquidity, the track record.
Totally get that. Is it worth 100 basis points?
We certainly think it is. I think for an asset class like crypto, a lot of people are pointing to the fact that some new entrants are coming into the space, some of the world's largest asset managers, but this is their first time dealing in crypto assets, operating crypto investment vehicles. And so as an investor, when you're choosing amongst these products, fee is a consideration, the asset manager, the issuer behind it is a consideration, but so should size, liquidity, and again, that track record.
So Sun and Shai said that because of their track record, because of their volume and some other BS, they can charge 1.5% asset under management, which is, in my humble opinion, this is not going to be the case in foreseeable future. Once again, as I said previously, I think BlackRock will take over Grayscale, and yes, it may take a couple of weeks. BlackRock in 4 days gained more than $1 billion asset under management, while Grayscale dropped from like 26 billion to 24 billion. So technically they lost almost $2 billion in just 4 days. Yes, I think while BlackRock will continue to go higher, Grayscale on the flip side continue to go lower. This is the tweet that I posted yesterday. I don't know why Grayscale wanted Bitcoin spot. Yeah, with those humongous fees, 1.5% AUM, 7.5 higher than 0.2% BlackRock IBIT. I see no reason why outflow will not continue. Fair market competition may leave Grayscale without Bitcoin. Yes, this is exactly what I think. Grayscale maybe in the next couple of weeks could be a history. So what does that mean for the Bitcoin price? Well, to be honestly, if we will continue to see a humongous outflow out of the Grayscale, the Bitcoin price may continue to go lower. However, on the flip side, I thought that BTC price will skyrocket after Bitcoin spot ETF approval, so that did not happen. So maybe this not going to happen either. Maybe BlackRock and other Bitcoin spot ETF applicants will take over, so they will be in the positive while Grayscale going to be in the negative. Let me know what you guys think about Grayscale. Comment below, subscribe, and like this video.